All right, tell me what's your name and why you're here.
I'm Chris Lehto. I have a podcast called Lehto Files, and I flew over from Portugal for what I think is the most historic hearings that we'll see in my lifetime.
So you live in Portugal now?
Yes, I live in Lagos, Portugal. I've lived there for 3 years, and I host a podcast from there.
And what's your background and what got you interested in UAP and UFO?
So I never believed any of this. I was an F-16 pilot for 18 years in the Air Force, and I retired in 2020, started making YouTube videos, and fell into this really by accident because I found once you start looking and you get past the stigma, there is a lot of evidence. And I just kept digging and kept uncovering more things.
Where did you fly? What branch?
I was in the U.S. Air Force. I flew F-16s for 18 years.
Did you ever have any UAP sightings or hear anything about UAP?
I never saw anything that I didn't think was normal in the air. I never saw anything. I was totally surprised when the actual articles came out of the pilots.
So we're about to hear from 3 witnesses. 2 of them are former military pilots, different aircraft, I think, but similar. What's your thought on the testimony that we're going to hear today, and what are you hoping to see moving forward?
Yeah, I'm here to support these guys. You know, they're fighter pilots. They've come at a great risk to themselves and their family. You know, they're gaining very little from this. They flew F-18s, but the systems are very similar to F-16s. I'm just very excited that they're speaking out. They're our most credible witnesses. They're our pilots, our military pilots. They were trusted with our nation's secrets, and I trust them. And I watched David Fravor's initial account with the Tic Tac, and that changed my mind, really opened my mind to other possibilities. And when you look, there was a ton of there. So I would recommend to people to get past the stigma and look at the evidence.
So you're former military. There's a lot of pushback around people coming forward, talking about potentially classified situations. Can you speak to whether these people should be doing this or not, and how do you feel about the classification of UAP sightings?
At the core of this issue, very central, is transparency. Do we have control over our military? And the Congress is asking these questions, and they're not hearing easy answers. They're not getting clear answers, and the more they ask, the more stonewalling they're getting. And just last night, Burchett and Luna were pulled off of this hearing at the last minute based on some ethics claims, and they've said this whole way they're fought. So it's always going to be a battle between national security and releasing the information, but we have definitely gone way too far for national security, and I think we need security for our freedoms as humans, and I think that's what this is about.
We're hearing some reports, I think it might be in today's testimony, don't quote me on that, of systems shutting down in fighter pilots during alleged encounters. As a former fighter pilot yourself, can you kind of speak to if that's ever happened to you before and what that situation might be like?
I've never had an external source shutting down systems that I knew about in my F-16. I've made mistakes, actually, and flipped the wrong switch and shut down systems in my F-16. But I think if I encountered a UAP like this, I think it'd be like anyone else encountering a UAP. It's just ontological shock. You're just not expecting it. We are programmed, we are told that this is not possible. So seeing it in real life, I think like anyone else, I would just be shocked.
What's your call to action for the Pentagon, intel community, any other branches of government? What are you hoping for besides being here and supporting your fellow former pilots?
I hope to speak to the people inside the government that know that these crimes against humanity essentially have been done, and for them to realize that this is the turning point in history. This is the time when it will matter. What they do will matter, and you will go to the grave with this information. Will you make a difference in this world, or will you not? And that's what it comes down to.
Anything else I haven't asked you that I should have?
I just want to see more transparency, and I want to say thank you so much to Brush, Fravor, and Graves, and all the other whistleblowers. Thank you so much. We will remember your sacrifice, and you will go down in history as heroes.
Thank you. Jeremy, you got anything?